Djinns are mystical, supernatural beings from Arab folklore and Islamic traditions, created from smokeless, blazing fire. This creation distinguishes them from both humans, who are made from clay, and angels, who are made from light. In cosmology, Djinns are one of the three intelligent races alongside humans and angels. Like humans, they possess free will, enabling them to choose between good and evil. This duality allows Djinns to be either helpful or malicious, depending on their nature. Djinns reside in a parallel dimension close to ours, one that remains invisible to humans but allows them to be summoned and worked with. They inhabit remote places such as deserts, caves, ruins, and abandoned houses, where they have their own communities and cultures. Like humans, Djinns have religious preferences and values, and can be devout to a religion or entirely irreligious. The powers of Djinns are formidable and varied, making them both fascinating and dangerous. Some Djinns have the ability to fly, become invisible, or shapeshift. Others can create illusions, manipulate the physical world, or even influence people's dreams. Djinns can reveal hidden knowledge and foresee the future, and some are able to sense events from great distances. These powers make Djinns attractive allies for those who seek magical power, such as the Palumbrista Maestros, who are sorcerers devoted to the art of mystical knowledge. In the mystical tradition of Mara Palumbra, a hidden community where sorcery and spirituality are deeply intertwined, only the Palumbrista Maestros work with Djinns to build personal power and deepen their spiritual evolution. This work with Djinns is exclusive to the Palumbrista Maestros and is not accessible to the Palumbristas themselves. This distinction arises from the unique and demanding training a Palumbrista Maestro undergoes. Only those who have successfully completed the path of the dragon are deemed to have enough inner balance and strength to collaborate with these powerful beings. The path of the dragon is a profound symbolic journey in which the aspiring maestro confronts the shadow aspects of their own psyche and traverses the tree of knowledge, also known as the Qliphoth. This confrontation and integration of inner darkness allow them to understand and master their own weaknesses, fears, and hidden desires. Only through this integration can they comprehend the language and frequency of Djinns, which is essential for a safe and reciprocal partnership. Palumbrista Maestros do not engage with Djinns solely for personal power, but primarily to accelerate their spiritual development and deepen their understanding of the mystical world. Because Djinns communicate through subtle energies, ordinary people cannot understand them. The Palumbrista Maestro, trained in the arts of mysticism and occult shadow work, can perceive and interpret the complex symbolic language and frequency of Djinns. This enables them to form a relationship where respect and mutual exchange of knowledge and power are central. Djinns can assist them with protection, hidden knowledge, and insights into mystical realms typically inaccessible to humans. For the Palumbrista Maestro, a partnership with a Djinn is a profound enrichment, as it not only grants power, but also helps to advance along the spiritual path and experience transformative growth. This last aspect being the primary reason why Palumbrista Maestros work with Djinns. The sorcerers of Mara Palumbra are well aware of the complexity and risks that come with such collaboration. Djinns can be either benevolent or hostile toward humans. Some Djinns are known for their malevolent tendencies and are often enemies of humanity. These Djinns have a dark and vengeful nature and are notorious for bringing misfortune to humans or leading them toward destructive paths. They are challenging to control or build a relationship with, even for experienced Palumbrista Maestros, and are approached with great caution when a Palumbrista Maestro summons these powerful beings. The collaboration can be dangerous and destructive if the Maestro does not have complete control over their own emotions and fears. However, the path of the dragon has prepared the Palumbrista Maestro to withstand such dark influences, making them less susceptible to the manipulations or temptations of malevolent Djinns. On the other hand, some Djinns are neutral, or even helpful toward the Palumbrista Maestro, especially when approached with respect. Some Djinns offer their assistance or serve as spiritual protectors for those who mean them well. These benevolent Djinns are rare and tend to keep a distance from human affairs. In certain cases, they choose to form a bond with a specific Palumbrista Maestro who approaches them with patience and respect. When this bond is based on mutual respect and trust, a Djinn can even become a guide or mentor to the Palumbrista Maestro, enhancing their spiritual strength and knowledge to new heights. This collaboration between Palumbrista Maestros and Djinns, anchored in mutual respect and the path of the dragon, offers the deepest benefits. It enables the Palumbrista Maestro to tap into powers and knowledge beyond the imagination of ordinary mortals. Through this unique symbiosis, the Palumbrista Maestro gains not only increased power and protection, but also the opportunity to further their path of spiritual evolution and uncover hidden truths about the cosmos. However, the journey is not without its dangers, and a deep understanding of one's inner shadows is essential to maintain balance with these powerful, mysterious beings. Djinns are regarded in many cultures as extraordinarily powerful and mysterious beings with a wide range of magical powers. Their abilities often reflect their elemental origins and their status as beings that straddle the physical and spiritual realms. Although Djinns are often seen as a single type, their powers can vary depending on their personality, kind, and specific circumstances. Djinns are connected to elements such as fire, air, water, and earth, and can control them. Fire is the element most commonly associated with Djinns in Islamic tradition, since they are created from smokeless fire. This grants them the ability to manipulate fire, create blazes, and even move through flames. Djinns associated with air can summon storms, control the wind, and travel through the air. Water Djinns control rivers, lakes, and even seas, using water to shape forms or cause floods. Earth Djinns can shake the ground, manipulate stones, and create structures from the earth. Djinns also have the power to create illusions and distort reality. This ability allows them to alter the perceptions and experiences of humans, so what people see or experience differs from actual reality. They can make objects appear or disappear, change the environment, or show people things that are not there. These illusions can be so lifelike that they feel tangible, making them particularly dangerous in situations where they aim to deceive. Djinns can change their physical form, allowing them to take on any appearance they desire. They can transform into animals, such as snakes, lions, or birds, as well as into humans. This shape-shifting allows them to blend in with humans or spy on their targets without being noticed. Some Djinns can even appear in multiple forms at once, giving the impression of being in multiple places simultaneously. One of the Djinn's most renowned powers is their ability to become invisible. Djinns can conceal themselves from human sight, allowing them to move freely without detection. This enables them to exist in the shadow of the human world without people being aware of their presence. This invisibility can be both a blessing and a curse for those who attempt to work with or track them. Djinns can make mental contact with humans, allowing them to read or even influence thoughts. They can implant ideas and images in someone's mind, send dreams, or manipulate thoughts to lead people to certain decisions. This makes them particularly dangerous to those susceptible to psychic influences, as they can subtly guide people without them being aware. Djinns can shift between the physical world and their own dimension, giving them near boundless mobility. This power allows them to access places that are typically inaccessible to humans. They can travel quickly over long distances, move through walls, and even vanish and reappear in different locations. This ability makes them difficult to capture or control, as they can escape to their dimension at will. Djinns often possess knowledge that humans cannot understand or obtain. This knowledge may range from hidden treasures and ancient wisdom to insights into future events. Because Djinns exist in a dimension close to the human world, yet distinct from it, they can perceive things invisible to humans. Sorcerers like the Palumbrista Maestro sometimes seek the help of Djinns to access this secret knowledge and power. Although Djinns are often associated with destructive powers, some can also offer protection and healing. Benevolent Djinns can have a protective influence on the people they work with. They can heal illnesses, repair physical injuries, or shield people from spiritual attacks by other entities. This makes them valuable allies for those who approach them with respect and genuinely seek their help. Certain Djinns are known for their raw, destructive power. They can summon firestorms, wreak massive destruction, and destroy physical objects with ease. These powers make them feared in many cultures, and they are often seen as the mightiest of the Djinns. A Djinn who lacks control over their powers can cause enormous damage, which is why those who attempt to bind or direct them proceed with caution and preparation. Djinns can influence human spiritual energy. They can create or remove energetic blockages, alter auras, and strengthen or weaken individuals spiritually. This ability makes them sought after by sorcerers who wish to expand their consciousness. Djinns can, for example, help people progress more quickly along spiritual paths, but they can also cause spiritual crises in those who are not ready to confront their deeper powers. Djinns carry ancient, often forgotten magic from before humanity's time. They have knowledge of rituals, spells, and ancient magical languages that most modern sorcerers cannot comprehend. This knowledge is invaluable but difficult to obtain, as Djinns are not quick to share their secrets. Only those capable of forming an honest and respectful relationship with a Djinn can access this magical knowledge. This explains why the Palumbrista Maestros can forge a deep bond with Djinns. Since each Palumbrista Maestro has walked the path of the dragon, they are thoroughly familiar with their own psyche and inner powers, granting them the wisdom and balance essential for this unique collaboration. The powers of Djinns are versatile and impressive, making them both sought-after allies and feared enemies. Their magic is deeply intertwined with the elements and spiritual dimensions, and their combination of physical, mental, and spiritual abilities makes them some of the most complex and elusive beings in the realm of magic and mysticism. Those who dare to work with Djinns, like the Palumbrista Maestros in Mara Palumbra, are fully aware of the profound risks and opportunities involved, for a relationship with a Djinn can be both a source of immense power and great danger.